Bright burns the sun upon the misty mountain where the woodland waters run and tumble to the sea with the force of your story. Oh, Cascadia, work of the ages, garden of our dreams. Rich grows the wealth when balance and integrity can cultivate good health and foster industry.
Hey there, friends of the forest. Welcome to Umfowars. Figured I'd talk to you guys a little bit about some of the hidden gems out around here, out in the woods. This one here is called the Doerner Fur Trail. It's way the hell out in the middle of nowhere, and most of the publications on it come from the Coos Bay side. I don't ever come from that side. I come from out here in the mountains, way the hell out in here. Actually way out on this side. More over here, out in that way. Coos Bay is over there, over the coast. I come from more over toward land. But so that's the Doerner Fur trailhead way out there in the middle of nowhere. See how it's all checkerboarded? Those are all the clear cuts and whatnot. But this is a spot where they went in, they clear cut a bunch of stuff, but they left this giant old tree out here. It's a real cool place to go visit. It's kind of hard to get to because the roads are shit. They're Forest Service roads. You got to know where you're going and all that. There's a toilet up there, vaulted toilet. There was a picnic table for a while. I'm not sure if the picnic table's still there or not. It's about a half-mile hike in. I got this here. It shows us. You can see, look at this, the little zoomed-in area right here above my head. That's the trail. And that's the zoomed in area. So this doesn't really tell us exactly where it is from my side, but if you're coming from over there on Coos Bay, over at the coast, off of Highway 101, take this Coquille River Road. That's a pretty fun road. That's the way we come in and go to Coquille. Hamburger joint right there at the end. It's way the hell out there. See this Burnt Mountain Access Road. That's actually the highest point that separates me from the coast over there. That's the one that's going to protect me from the tsunami. But you're out here on these Forest Service roads. It's good to have one of these with you. Oh, where'd it go? Right here, one of these. Because this lists all of the Forest Service roads. And it tells you, what is it? It says right here, U.S. Forest Service, BLM, and the state roads. So that way you can find your way through all those, because it gets real tricky out there. A lot of people get to driving out in this area, and what happens is these signs aren't posted very well to get out there. I mean, there may be publications you can get at the shop that says, yeah, just take Forest Road, whatever. But they're little brown signs, you know, that aren't very big, and you got to be paying attention to the numbers and make sure you're in the right township and the right, whatever they all mean. I forget what's what. But having one of those books, those benchmark books like this really helps, because it lists all the roads there for you. You know all the numbers and everything, and get a compass too. I got a Prius, so it's got one of the little things in the dash that tells me if I'm going east or west or whatnot. But get a compass in one of those, because it's not always that easy to get out there. And see, if you look over here on my side, the way I come in is out in here, out from the looking glass area. And it's just straight up through the forest. We don't take any of this. We just go right up over the hill right here and come out to that, out through this way, actually right up in here. And it's a hell of a ride. There's forest roads all through this though when you get up there. And if you know where you're going and you know what you're doing, you can get just about anywhere in Oregon through all these Forest Service roads. It's crazy. Having that benchmark thing will really help you out, especially if you're not from around here. But if you're going out to these, just be really careful out there. You're traveling on these single lane roads and whatnot. There's people flying through there going pretty fast. A lot of people out there drinking beer and whatnot, partying, shooting guns, having good times. Watch out for motorcycles and four-wheelers and whatnot. My good rule of thumb, what I do is I just keep to the right and get ready to hit the ditch. Somebody comes flying around the corner too fast, I just put my car in the ditch and let them pull me out. It's better than getting hit head on. I mean, that didn't happen that often, but you just got to stay safe out there and drive it slow. You know, and plan on making a day out of it. Take some shit with you. We've talked about that before, but yeah, So there it is, the Doerner Fir Trailhead. The roads out to it are shit. Like I said, you got to be really careful driving on them, but they're fun. It's a neat little hike. It's only about half a mile in there. You get down on a little platform, past a waterfall and whatnot. Pretty cool little hidden gem. You just got to make sure you're being safe and know what you're doing driving around out there. Don't get lost. Stay safe, dudes, and enjoy your national forests and state forests.